All right, we are here. Good morning, everyone. It's at 10 o'clock and we have folks coming on in. And I just want to say welcome. We've invited several of our friends and members and some new faces to LARCA. And I want to thank you all very much. And we will just give it just a couple more minutes as I see folks are coming in now. And thank you all again for being here. We definitely want to be respectful of everybody's time as well.
Good morning.
Good morning, Bennie. How are you?
Good.
Good. We have quite a few folks who are coming in now. Let's see here. Hopefully you can see me.
Okay, I'm just getting off another meeting. I'm gonna go turn my camera off, but I'm here.
Okay, great. And I am turning my camera on now. Can you see me? Okay, there we go. Yeah. All right. Hey, Chris. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, Salaneka. Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you again also. Such a filled week as we wrap up. There's just so much here, and I definitely want to say welcome to everyone here. It's 10:02, we'll give it another minute. But I see we've got quite a few note takers on board already. And good morning, Etan, and good morning, Shaji, and to everyone else. I just want to say welcome. I'm Salaneka Smith, our Director of Member Services, and thank you all for joining us. And we are here for our May, which is Mental Health Awareness Month, our May Government Education and Engagement Roundtable. And I would like to welcome and start with updates from Community Care Licensing Division. And Araceli Ramirez is the Assistant Program Administrator for Adult and Senior Care for the Community Care Licensing Division, which is a division of the California Department of Social Services. Araceli, thank you very, very much, and take it away.
Good morning, everyone. Trying to turn on my camera here. All right, here we go. Well, good morning, everyone. And Salaneka, thank you for inviting us and for to allow us to share a little bit about what our program, adult and senior care program is and the types of facilities that we have. So thank you very much for that. I did want to... Sorry, my mouse is not working here with me either, so just bear with me. Here we go.
Oh, no worries. And I made you co-host, Araceli, so you should be able to have access to use the screen if you need to.
Oh, yes. Let me share my screen. Let me know when you guys can see my screen.
Okay, not yet.
You can't see my screen yet?
No.
Okay, let's see.
I can make you host. Let's see what happens if I make you host. Okay.
All right, can you see my screen?
I can see your screen. Yeah, it's your background.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
See my screen now?
Yes, thank you.
All right. Whew. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's see. Now, if I can just work my other screen and my mouse to bear with me. Let's see. Sorry, I'm going to turn off my camera while I maneuver this. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Okay, I just need to switch. It's not going to allow me to switch. So can you guys all see that?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
Can everyone else see
that? Okay. All right. So I am going to talk about, let me pull up my camera now. I am going to talk about the what our Field Operations 3 is, which it consists of our 4 offices within Field Operations 3 that covers all of the LA County area. And one of our offices does cover part of Ventura County. I am going to be talking about the types of programs that we have under the adult and senior care facilities, and I will be talking about steps to become a licensee and provide you with a few provider informational pins that have been released recently. CCLD and our management team, Kevin Gaines is our deputy director. Kimberly Lewis is our assistant deputy director under our community care licensing division, and ELO is our program administrator for the adult and senior care program office. What does the adult and senior care program consist of? So here is our tree for the adult and senior care program. So we have under our program administrator, she does oversee our program office. She oversees our field support program manager too, and she oversees our field operations 1, 2, 3, and 4. I cover field operations 3, which entails the Monterey Park Adult and Senior Care Office. Our regional manager is Tony Vasallo, and I also cover the El Segundo Adult and Senior Care Office. Janae Hammond is the interim currently for the El Segundo office. So we currently do not have a regional manager for that office, but Janae Hammond is our interim while we obtain a new regional manager for the El Segundo office. We have Woodland Hills North. Our Woodland Hills North office is our office that covers partial of LA and partial of Ventura County. And we have our Woodland Hills South office. Angela Whitaker is the regional manager for that office. Here is the address and information for our Monterey Park El Segundo office, where they're located, and the managers for Monterey Park, the licensing program managers, consist of Adeline, Fernando, and Lisa. For El Segundo, they consist of Eva, Stephanie, and Ulysses. The North Office LPMs, Kristen Hefferman, Desiree, and Cassandra are under Jill Nakata, Regional Manager. They cover the Santa Barbara, San Luis Obispo, Ventura, and part of LA. And then we have our Woodland Hills office, licensing program managers, Nichelle, Naira, and Troy. Now our adult and senior care facility types. One of our programs are under the adult and care program. So what is under our adult and care program? We have adult day programs known as ADPs. We have our adult residential facilities known as ARFs. We have our adult residential facilities for persons with special healthcare needs known as our ARF push-ins. We have our community crisis homes ARF. We have our enhanced behavioral support homes ARF known as our EBSHs. And we are going to have, because we have not yet rolled it out, but we are soon to be rolling out our medical foster homes for veterans. So that will be rolling out sooner than later. We are already wrapping a few stuff up in reference to this program so that we can roll it out. We have our residential care facilities for the chronically ill. And we have our social rehab facilities all under the adult care program. We have our senior care program, and under our senior care program, we have our residential care facilities for the elderly, known as our RCFEs. And we also have our residential care facilities for the elderly continuing care retirement community, known as our CCRCs. Now, what do adult residential facilities provide? What do? They provide 24-hour non-medical care and supervision. They serve clients ages 18 to 59, and they also serve individuals who are 60 years of age or older who may have mental, physical, or developmental disabilities. Our adult day programs, ADPs, is a community-based facility or program providing non-medical care and supervision, serves individuals 18 years of age or older. They support adults who need personal services, supervision, or assistance with activities of daily living. They help protect individuals who require additional oversight, and they operate a daycare setting, and they provide provide services on a less than 24-hour basis. So our ADPs are more like respites for those individuals who are caring for these individuals at home and or would like to send their loved ones to a day program to where they can participate in daily activities. Our adult residential facilities for persons with special health care needs, they provide 24 hours a day services in group settings. They serve up to 5 adults with developmental disabilities. They support individuals with special health care needs. They assist adults who require intensive support services, and they require program approval and certification from the Department of Developmental Services. Our community crisis homes are certified by the Department of Developmental Services. They are licensed by our program, and they provide 24-hour non-medical and supervision. They serve individuals with developmental disabilities who receive regional center services, and they are designed for individuals in need of crisis intervention services under specified requirements. Our enhanced behavioral support homes, EBSHs, are certified also by the Department of Developmental Services. They are licensed by our CCL program as an ARF. They provide 24-hour non-medical and supervision. They also serve individuals with developmental disabilities, and they are designed for clients who require enhanced behavioral supports under specified requirements.
This one will be in there.
And our medical foster homes will be providing, once we roll it out, they will be providing 24-hour care and supervision in a private home-like setting. They will serve up to 3 veteran residents age 18 or older. They will operate in collaboration with the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs, and they will offer non-institutional community-based care. They will provide assistance with activities of daily living, and they will support veterans with chronic or medically complex health conditions under specified requirements. And our RCFCIs provide care and supervision to adults who have HIV disease or AIDS. They support emancipated minors living with HIV disease or AIDS. They serve family units that include adult and or children with HIV disease or AIDS, and they provide care to individuals who have a terminal illness. Our social rehabs, known as our SRFs, provide 24-hour non-medical care and supervision in a group setting. They serve adults recovering from a mental illness. They support individuals who temporarily need assistance, guidance, or counseling, and they operate under mental health certification from the California Department of Healthcare Services. And our RCFEs are a housing arrangement for individuals 60 years of age and older. They provide 24-hour non-medical care and supervision, known as a residential care facility for the elderly, and they are commonly referred to as assisted living facilities or boarding care homes. Our CCRCs offer long-term continuing care contracts. They provide housing as part of a contractual agreement. They include residential services to support daily living needs. They provide nursing care as part of a care continuum, and they usually deliver all services in a single location. Typically covers care and housing for the resident's lifetime. So what you will typically see in a CCRC is you will see a nursing home, an assisted living facility, and an independent living facility also, all three in one site. And that is what a CCRC typically looks like. And the residents are transferred from either a nursing home to the assisted living to an independent living, depending on the level of care that they are requiring at that time. All right, and steps to become a licensee. We have 11 steps. Step 1, obtain information online. Step 2, register for and attend orientation. Step 3, download, complete, and print application package and gather all required supporting documents. Step 4, submit an application and pay application fee. Step 5, preliminary application review. Step 7, application review and compliance history. Step 6, complete the criminal background check process. Step 8, obtain a fire clearance. Step 9, schedule and conduct a pre-licensing inspection. Step 10, complete requirements. And step 11, final review and license issuance. And we also have components. So adult residential facilities, we have an application component. We have components 1, 2, and 3. And we also have components 1, 2, and 3 for our senior care orientation. And we also have a link on how to become a certified administrator. And our provider information notices. Provider information notices are released by our CDSS. They provide updated policies, guidance, and requirements. And they also communicate changes in laws, regulations, or program operations. So PINs are usually good for you to refer to. If you have not already done so, register so that you can receive PINs as they are released. Some of our recent PINs that have been released are in 2026, we had PIN 2601 in reference to the informational call regarding for fall awareness and prevention in residential facilities. 2026, we also had the 2608 CCLD for regarding live scan form and updates. PIN 2607 CCLD was released in reference to upcoming Administrator Certification Bureau webinars. PIN 2606 is in reference to Guardian training for licensees and providers. PIN 2605 CCLD is in reference to clearances and exemptions transfer form updates. PIN 2603 CCLD is in reference to Guardian training webinar for licensees and providers. And PIN 2602 CCLD is in reference to employee transfers, mass roster transfers through the regional office. And PIN 2601 CCLD is in reference to upcoming Administrator Certification Bureau webinar. And that is it. Any questions?
Thank you very much, Araceli, and I want to welcome again everyone. If this is your first LARCA Government Education and Engagement Roundtable, please feel free to add comments or questions in the chat, or just simply raise your hand, and I'm happy to call on you. But this is a very informative, Araceli, and I did not know that there were so many different types of facilities that you can be licensed for, and very interesting to hear of the MFHV, the medical facilities, foster homes for vets. And that's very, very interesting. So thank you very, very much for all that you have given us. And I just want to open it up for anyone who may have a question. I don't see anyone's hands. And I do have a comment. Thank you for this breakdown of varying licenses. This is from one of our members, Barbara. Will we be able to have access to this PowerPoint?
Yes, I can go ahead and forward it over to you, Salaneka.
Thank you very much. And Araceli, also for the new medical foster homes for veterans, when do you expect to issue the license for those, and how many is licensing expecting to have overall?
I don't have an exact date as to when these facilities are going to be rolled out, but I do know that it's a lot sooner than what we expect. And in reference to the total number of facilities that we currently have right now, we do not have a lot throughout the state, but I know that they will start to increase little by little. But I don't have an exact number of how many we have right now that we will be rolling out.
Okay, thank you very much. And then someone also asked, and this is from one of our members, Michelle Pullum, is there a different rate system for the vets, the veterans?
Of course.
I'm not familiar with what the rates are going to be for them. So once it's rolled out, I things will be a lot easier. I know that there's a lot of people who have a lot of questions in reference to this new program, but it's a new program that is being rolled out. And we'll definitely be releasing all of that information once it's rolled out. It hasn't been officially rolled out, so I think all that information we prefer to not state until it's officially rolled.
Okay, thank you. And I think, Barbara, did you also have a question? I thought I saw your hand.
Yes. I thank you for this very informative breakdown. I cannot tell you how much time I've spent trying to figure out all of the various licenses and who exactly qualifies for them. So much, much appreciated. I do have a question about ARFs. Now that we have SB 43, which has, expanded the definition of grave disability, we are seeing a different type of client being referred to ARFs than we're used to handling. That handling's not a good word, housing and serving. And so what I'm hearing from some of the licensees is that they are being kind of overwhelmed and almost taken hostage in their own facility, because some of the people that are coming in as referrals have kind of a long history of manipulative, criminal kind of behavior, and they're recruiting people, longtime residents, into drug behavior. So I wonder if anything, first of all, I don't know if you're aware of it, and secondly, what can we do about it? Maybe like there needs to be different categories of ARFs. I don't know. What are your thoughts?
Well, Title 22 has not changed. So facilities have to continue to abide by Title 22. So if it's in violation of Title 22, then we can go ahead and address it and or file a complaint with our regional office.
Okay.
Are there any other questions for Araceli? And this has been extremely informative. And I thank you, Araceli. I know that we will get additional updates for the different types as the new veterans homes facilities are unveiled and rolled out, and also just your ongoing dialogue with our operators. We deeply, deeply appreciate you and the entire team. The provider information notices are very important. As we know, there's so many changes occurring, and it's very, very important as LARCA and our organization representing members to keep them connected and informed as much as possible. So we thank you for coming to and give these updates. You're welcome to come and give us updates anytime that you want, and you have those. And for our members, we'll send this presentation out to everyone as well on the call to ensure that you have these, because these are very different types and could be different rules and regulations. And as you said, more information is going to be determined about rates and things like that. So thank you once again, Araceli. And before she goes, are there any other questions or comments? And also, Michelle Pullum, thank you for your comments in the chat.
Hello, everyone. I'm not sure if you can see me. My name is Anthony Thompson. I am a veteran, but I'm speaking on the behalf of the perspective of security. I'm a close friend of Miss Barbara Wilson, and thanks for having me over to just present this little tidbit. All the dynamics that you all are dealing with and the changes, the only perspective I'm coming from is from a security perspective. With the behaviors of certain people and the dynamics or the departments of mental health, drug addicts and whatnot, there's going to be an element of security to certain facilities that you all have for your safety and comfort, more so for safety. I just want to alert to all of you all that security is going to be an element of concern when it comes to these type of issues in the environment. So that's something that everyone should probably keep in mind and consider if there's going to be a security element, security companies or anything that when it comes to budgeting and the cost for that to have it. I just wanted to present that idea to you all to keep that as part of the subject, because it is very serious. And I've dealt with these kind of people in many facets. That's what I do right now in security. The particular person I work for is a former Pasadena police officer. I've worked with him for many years, and I just wanted to present not only for his company, but just for the sake of having security as a thought, so you won't leave that out, because I know somewhere down the line, the behaviors of drug addicts and whatnot, explosiveness, we already know the potentials of what could go in that facet. So I just wanted to present that to you all. Once again, my name is Anthony Thompson. Thanks for listening for me. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Anthony. We certainly appreciate your comments and feedback. And we have received this feedback also from some of our operators in terms of how substances and some of their residents who may have disorders can cause disruptions, and they can become violent and cause issues with others, residents as well as staff. So it's very, very important that you bring these comments. And we know that that requires proper staffing levels at facilities that care for individuals who are dealing with some of those disorders. So thank you very much for your comments.
Yes, my final comment is some of these people, they're not only addicts, that they know how to manipulate the system. They've been through it and they know how to play the game and manipulate in any system. So just be aware of that.
Yeah, thank you very much. And thank you also, Barbara, for your feedback. Given the changes to Senate Bill 43, some of the families are complaining, and that is an ongoing issue. We're seeing it across not only LA County, but across the state and the country. So it is an issue that we're going to have to address aggressively and collectively to really come up with solutions, because the safety is an issue, the liability is an issue, and just the overall operations of the facility is an issue. So thank you again. So I also, at this time, we have Elizabeth Gonzalez Ruiz, And I want to thank her. Bennie, Tinson, our executive director, met with Elizabeth and learned a lot about her organization. And one of the things that we want to do is bring resources, bring activities, bring events that are free, if not very low cost to you for your residents and your staff. And Elizabeth she's a member of the Nature for All. She's the program manager for Nature for All. And Nature for All is an organization that provides excursions for your residents to designated paths and trails and nature parks throughout Los Angeles County. And we are very fortunate to have her. And I just want to check in and see if Elizabeth is here and if she needs to have my screen or have access to the computer. So just want to recheck and see. I don't know if she's been able to stay on the link, so I will check in again with her, but I will share this as well about Nature for All. And if she joins us, great. But she's having some kind of technical difficulty. So the link is working and hopefully she's able to get in, but I will just cover a little bit as we wait for her to see if she can get in. Nature for All is about protecting, creating, and connecting. And I was very impressed with Elizabeth when we met with her. She offers a free excursion for your residents to be taken, and she can accommodate up to 40 people on a bus that is air conditioned, and she'll pick up your residents and staff and transport them to a designated nature trail anywhere in Los Angeles County for free. And she provides lunch on site for your residents and staff as well. And I wanted her to share with us about the reservation process, but this is an extraordinary resource that is at our fingertips for free. And her bus can accommodate 40 people. She has 10 staff that comes, and this is about approximately a 5-hour excursion. And so if anyone is interested, we know there is a significant amount of research that shows just how much beneficial exposure to the outdoors can be for mental health. I personally enjoy nature trails and hikes and just being outdoors. One with nature is really uplifting and healing. And so to have this Nature for All program available for our members, I think is a bonus. And for instance, whether it's El Dorado Park nature trails, whether it's Running Canyon, these are not a difficult, strenuous mountain climbing type of excursions. These are safe, moderate, very, very easy paths, and they do accommodate walkers. If you have someone in a wheelchair, your staff or someone, as long as they're able to come and push that person. But these are very, very ideal situations that are free. And she just needs space at your facility to bring that bus in, to load up and turn around. And so we want to work with our members. If you are interested in taking up Elizabeth's services, please let me know. You can email me if you have any questions, but this program is funded by state dollars as well as private dollars. And all she needs is a reservation. But again, she can accommodate 40 people, and she brings 10 of her staff, and you will leave probably around maybe 10 o'clock and then come back around 3 o'clock. And so this is about a 5-hour excursion, and it could be anywhere within LA County. And we're very, very excited. And I am looking forward to facilitating and coordinating excursions with our members. Any questions about our Nature for All? Okay, well, I will follow up with Elizabeth to see if we can have her come back and talk more. But I really, really encourage you to check their website for more information. And you can also just contact me if you are already interested and you'd like to book your facility. And again, as long as we can have a few of your staff or a couple staff for your residents to join, that would be great. And we just need a pickup spot. You can also utilize our satellite office at the Willowbrook Collaborative, and I'll share that information again with you there. If you'd like to have a meeting place, our facility, our satellite office, Willowbrook Collaborative, will definitely accommodate her bus to do the turnaround. So we are happy to help you and coordinate this. But I think this is an exciting free resource that our members and staff could utilize tremendously. So that is our Nature for All. And moving on, I also wanted to just share a little update on our LARCA Community Marketplace Hub. And many of you may know, but we were honored to receive a $500,000 grant from LACASA, the Los Angeles County Affordable Housing Solutions Agency, and we're very excited about what that means. And we just wanted to share that brief update with you. And Bennie, would you like to share a little bit of additional information about the Community Marketplace Hub? Bennie, are you there? Okay, I think he might.
Good morning. I'm sorry. I was on mute. I didn't hear your question. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay. I was just sharing the brief update with our LARCA Community Marketplace Hub, the fact that we were awarded the $500,000 from the LACASA, which is the Measure A funds, and we're very excited about that. Is there anything else that you would like to share?
No, I would just to say, well, good morning, everyone. I would just like to say that this is a great opportunity for us to be able to activate those underutilized beds that are within state licensed ARFs and RCFEs. And we also, look to increase placement rates into these facilities. Also, reducing discharges to homelessness, especially for those individuals that are coming from hospitals, jails, and institutions. And then increase the utilization of the Medi-Cal, CalAIM, the assisted living waiver. And if there are other funding streams that are out there, we want to make sure that we're utilizing those funding streams as well. So this is a great opportunity for us to start the pilot project, and we're looking forward to working with ASA and all of our partners as well. But this really integrates state licensed ARFs and RCFEs into the continuum of housing and care here in LA County, and really puts us in a position where we are working with the county and the COCs. So I'm looking forward, and we're excited. This is a great opportunity for LARCA and all of our members. So,
yeah, thank you very much, Bennie. Does anyone have any questions? I think it's really, really important what Bennie just stated. We have been working very closely with the county, the Department of Mental Health, the other agencies to ensure that we are there to be present and engage much more into the county's continuum of care. We know that you all, as operators of ARFs and RCFEs, serve a valuable and critical role in the continuum of care of providing safe and stable housing for adults who need assisted living. And so that recognition by the county, by LACASA, is significant. And we are working very tirelessly with a great group of consultants. And one of them, Ed Ortiz, I believe, is on the line with us now. And hi, Ed, welcome. And we just want to say he brings decades of experience and leadership that is spearheading and leading with us to become more engaged and more involved with the COC. And we appreciate all the work that you are doing, as well as with licensing, because ARFs and RCFEs are very, very critical to the overall fabric of coordinated care in our county. So we're very, very excited. And we want to say thank you again to Ed Ortiz, Dr. Fiona Donald, and Carrie Landry, just for their work and their expertise at help with steering us as we continue to move forward. And I also wanted to say that we've got some events coming up. As you know, May is Mental Health Awareness Month. We just had an incredible NAMI Walk Fest. It was just well attended. It was also the 40th anniversary of NAMI GLAC, the National Alliance for Mental Illness Greater Los Angeles chapter. And congratulations to them and their CEO, Trouty Winters, and who is also one of our members and board members. We thank her. It was an incredible event. We were there along with Mental Health Hookup and so many others to come together to collaborate and celebrate all of the mental health resources and the gains that have been made. And we also have more events as we conclude the month of May. Los Angeles County Department of Mental Health has been incredible with all of the events that have been taking place. And we have been across the service planning areas during this month of May to join our community in engaging and celebrating mental health, these successes, but also coming together to address the future challenges that we're having. So I just want to say thank you. There were so many different great events and folks. And here's the picture here of the NAMI Glendale table. There were so many different chapters of NAMI there. There were so many different people. Jordan Biles, she was incredible as well. You know, she's the Olympic gymnast, and she did a great job. So there were just so many different people there, and we're really, really thankful for how we came together to celebrate. And let me show you a picture really quickly here. This one is great. That's the Olympian, Jordan Childs, and she, along with Simone Biles and others, obviously, you know, they were record-setting with the Olympics, and we're just really honored and grateful for them as well. In addition to that, we also know it's very important that we take care of ourselves. As caregivers, we can sometimes overwhelm ourselves or become very loaded. Many of us are taking care of family members. This is also maybe our job. And so from that perspective, it's important to not get burnout. And so again, as the Department of Mental Health is continuing to do events during Mental Health Awareness Month, Take Action for Mental Health is continuing to do more. And in support of caregivers, there is an event that's called Caring for the Caregiver. We highly recommend that you come out. This is obviously taking place because when caregivers are supported, families thrive. There'll be free food. There'll be other events. This event is taking place on May 30th. Saturday from 12 to 4 p.m. with mental health and wellness workshops, caregiver resiliency conversations. This is going to be hosted by Gary G. Thang Johnson, and Mr. Johnson will be the host of this event. And of course, this is in conjunction with LA County Department of Mental Health, and it's taking place at 11355 Olympic Boulevard in Los Angeles. Please come out, enjoy, learn about resources that are available for you as a caregiver to make sure that you ensure that your wellness continues. And so these are some other events that are taking place. We want you to also know that SAMHSA has published resources available. And so we want to ensure that you know about the resources. Mental illness treatment is effective. They just released a number of supportive resources through the links that you're seeing right now. And I'm going to drop all of these in our chat and we can share. But again, what Mr. Anthony was talking about, we know that mental health combined with drug and alcohol issues can definitely cause further issues. And so one of the things that they have a resource here is to how to cope with mental health drug and alcohol issues, learn about the signs, learn how you can take care of yourself and take steps to address these issues among anyone in your facility or even personally in your circle. So these are tips and each of these are links. There's also a new publication on a systems-based approach to supporting individuals who have experienced grief and loss. I wanted to share this with you all because I think we have to take the time to really uplift and support those who have experienced grief and loss. And for so many of us, this is coming in the form of losing a loved one. Just the system of hardship we have been living in for so many different people when it comes to what's happening with the government, with our infrastructure, with what's going on in terms of how many people have been detained, what is happening with ICE, what is going on in our communities. It is affecting each of us very differently. Our students, their parents, the educators, our colleagues, our own families. So it's really, really critical for us to take a look and read and get those resources we need to help us as we deal with grief and loss, because it can be compounding when you consider the multiple areas of grief that people are suffering, especially during this time right now. And of course, for those who may be involved with maternal mental health, for those who have a loved one or is caring for someone who may be pregnant and carrying or dealing with a serious mental illness, there's also information about support for them. And we just wanted to share this information with you all because we have to continue to work together to ensure that we support each other and provide as many resources to each other as possible. So I just wanted to share that. Are there any questions at all about this information that I'm talking about? And I'll drop these again in our chat, and then I'll email these out along with the presentation from Araceli. Okay, great. And I also wanted to say that in addition to the licensing updates, the Nature for All, obviously we know that Take Action LA events are happening. We've got a few more days left for the month of May. And I wanted to share this also with you, to where even today there are events taking place. And as we know, there are different service areas, and Barbara serves as one of our SALT team leaders. But there are events taking place, whether you're in Pasadena, Lancaster, Los Angeles. As you can see on the screen ahead of you, in front of you, there are so many different events that the Los Angeles County Department of Mental Health is supporting, hosting, and would love for you to come out. And as you can see, we are coming to the communities. They are coming to the communities from Compton to even virtual. So please make sure that you join these events to get the resources and information that you need. And speaking of Compton, I also want to share that we attended an event. I did. This was called the Compton Wellness Event, and this was also co-sponsored by Los Angeles County DMH. And talk about an incredible event for wellness for the BIPOC community and all. This event took place with the Compton Wellness Collective, Take Action LA, LA County DMH. And as soon as they just started with the line dance, and everyone jumped up. They had about, I would say, 70 vendors inside of this event, and they wanted people to be moving and to get their heart rate up, but it was filled with resources. This was held at the Dollarhide Senior Community Center in Compton, and it was just another great way to meet fellow Angelinos, to see people embracing physical activity along with fun, to have themselves moving. It was just a really, really extraordinary experience, and it was fun to get out and to be a part of it. And also the Dieters Lab, and as many of you know, LARCA partnered with the Dieters Lab from UCLA on brain health in conjunction with one of our members, Bama Ramos, over at Westchester Villa, which is an RCFE and also a memory care specialist facility. And so these two wonderful ladies were a part of our partnership when we hosted a brain cafe workshop on site at the facility, and they too were here here at this event in Compton. And as you can see, many other vendors were there, and it was just an extraordinary community event. And I'm very grateful to LA County DMH for reaching out and ensuring that all corners of the county are covered during Mental Health Awareness Month, as well as all year long. So it was just a wonderful event. And I think if we have any announcements, that would be great. If anybody would like to share anything, we are winding up. We've got about 11 minutes left as I drop in more comments. But does anybody have any feedback or questions for us? Oh, and I also wanted to remind everyone, as you know, the California 2026 primary election is June 2nd. And it's very important. We're not, advocating for you to vote for anyone in particular, but just to ensure, as we know, residents of ARFs and RCFEs have the right to vote. If they need assistance, please ensure that we are participating in civic engagement, and also to return all ballots as soon as possible. But again, the primary election will be held on June 2nd. 2026, and most people have gotten their ballots, and you can return your ballot if you have a hand ballot anywhere in any drop box in LA County, and we highly encourage that you do that as well. So is there any questions? And if not, I just want to say
shout out with regard to voting, the League of Women Voters and some other nonpartisan organizations that are available in the community that have a lot of information, and also want to make you aware, for those that are maybe not, you're so busy, we're all so busy, but there is a ballot initiative called ER. And it has not, I haven't heard a whole lot about it, but it is a proposed sales tax, which of course nobody wants more taxes, but they're trying to get ahead of the anticipated losses that are scheduled to come from HR 1 in 27-28, where we might lose a good chunk of funding for Medicaid. And in California, that's called Medi-Cal, as you all know. Most of the programs that are provided in the community, or not in the community actually, for people that have disabilities or children or older adults, those funds come from Medicaid. So if we lose a lot of that money, it's already starting to hit us, and it will just hit us harder. So if we think we've got a lot of homeless people now, just you wait. If you see a lot of people very sick and in need of thoroughly preventable illnesses, just you wait. After 27-28, a lot of changes will be occurring, unless there's some changes that happen in Congress. So please just pay attention to that measure. It's called Measure ER, and it's endorsed by several organizations, like healthcare organizations, as you might imagine, nurses and social workers, all the folks that don't really matter. But anyway, just check it out, and be aware, and hopefully we can ride this out with a minimum of disruption. Fingers crossed.
Oh, Barbara, thank you for reminding us for that. This is definitely a bleak time. I think, and it's important for us to do our work to ensure that we are participating. There are so many unknowns as we navigate through this system, and what is happening at the federal level will definitely affect us at the state and local level. So thank you for sharing that with us. And I just wanted to circle back to let everyone know again, our satellite office at the Willowbrook Collaborative is a shared space of 6 incredible community-based organizations, as well as Ed Ortiz's with Cruise Consulting. And this space, we've got Hollywood Food Coalition, LARCA, we've got Hollywood 2.0, the Center, SELA. And so we're really able to cross-pollinate and serve a community. You are also welcome to join us. We've got really great meeting space, solid Wi-Fi connections, and it's near Los Angeles City College. I think this area is kind of considered maybe East Hollywood or near East Hollywood, but it's a great, great space, and we welcome you to come out. We are going to be doing in-person, a sort of a hybrid of a new learning series, and we want to have food and welcome you to come and learn more in depth about subject matter that we can discuss. And so this space is your space also. And so if you're interested in joining us, if you're interested in just coming by, you'd like us to work with you on an issue in particular, just let me know, reach out to me. And we also want to encourage you to come every second and fourth Fridays for Wellness Fridays between 12 p.m. and 4 p.m. We've got great music that is for your wellness. We have arts, painting, crafts, and we've got a little bit of dancing. And so if you are around, please join us. We do have some of our residents from nearby LARCA member facilities that come to the facility to enjoy and appreciate and take home their paintings or in arts and crafts that they make. But these are all designed to just enhance our well-being, our collective space, our collaborations, our social connection in a safe space that you can feel very welcome and not judged. And so we're very grateful to be a part of the Willowbrook Collaborative. And let me know if you'd like to come by and take a tour, or if you're interested in our Wellness Friday activities for you and your residents. We would really, really appreciate it. And again, these are the other community-based organizations there: the Center, Ed Ortiz, Heart Forward, Hollywood Food Coalition, Homeless Healthcare Los Angeles, LARCA, and SELA, the Neighborhood Homeless Coalition. And this is our space. We're very proud of this space. There's a food pantry there as well to help for those who are dealing with food insecurity. It is just a wonderful space, and we're so thankful to be a part of it. And we have just a couple minutes left, and I just want to say thank you all again. Bennie, did you have anything that you wanted to add? Otherwise, I think we're...
No, I don't.
Okay, wonderful. Well, we will give you a couple of your minutes back. And we definitely hope to see you at the Caring for the Caregiver event on May 30th. We also would love to see you join us at our wellness event on Fridays at the Willowbrook Collaborative. Our next LARCA Gear meeting will be Thursday, June 25th. We will have a representative from the Alzheimer's Association speak to us about resources and programs that they have. We also may have Elizabeth from Nature for All join us again and provide more updates. But we also want to share that Linda Kaufman, one of our members, will be providing an update. So we're going to start doing member spotlights as a part of our government education and engagement roundtable. And Linda Kaufman is with Synergy Health Systems, and they operate several acute facilities, assisted living facilities, and they have just written a cookbook, Nutrition for Seniors, and how to prepare meals that are easy, affordable, and effective with mental health in mind. And so she's going to share the cookbook that they have produced, and we would like to start spotlighting one of our members each month as a part of our government education and engagement roundtable. So we hope to see you upcoming in the community, especially as at our next government education engagement roundtable. You can always call me or email me. I am at facilities throughout the week. I visit our facilities, and if you would like for me to come out and visit your facility or help you with anything, I come with my laptop, and I am there to help in any way that I can. So thank you all again.
Take care. Thank you, Salaneka.
Araceli, for your presentation today, and for everyone on the line. I shared a lot of information there in the chat, and we will continue to drop more. And also, thank you very much, Chris, for joining us. We have updates on our website. Check the LARCALA.org website for more information, and we look forward to seeing you all soon. Have a great rest of your day.